Oh, I think our special guest just waltzed up in here.
Who just waltzed?
Brother, you up in here, man?
Yo,
Yo. Okay, hold on. Before
Yo.
before I switch the scene and introduce you, let me give a proper introduction here. Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest just came into the building. Let me start the hand claps early. You know, get the vibe right. You know what I
watch
mean? You
out,
gotta get
man.
the vibe right. Christian hip hop artist out of ATL, Georgia. Owner of One Vision Music. That's yours, right? You own that, right? That's all
Right,
you?
right. You
Congrats,
know it.
congrats. I love it. Just released a single Superfly collaboration with Rapzilla music video. Super fire. Love the sound.
Yeah.
We'll get
Super
into it.
Thank
fly.
I know why it's called Superfly. Ladies and
you.
gentlemen, our brother Big Breeze is in the building. What's good, brother?
Yo, it's good, man. How y'all
What
doing?
is up?
How you doing, bro? Man, it's an honor. It's an honor to have you here, man. Real
I'm
talk.
doing good, man. I'm blessed. I'd be better if I get a haircut, but we're going through all this.
Hey,
But
man,
everybody
you
still
got that
some
fresh sound.
clothes.
So I mean that you know what I mean.
Facts.
You're bringing that fire product. So I mean,
And the beauty
it
of the
don't
time that
matter,
we're in
man.
right now is that nobody needs to see you.
Yeah.
Everybody's just
Right,
listening. So it's perfect. You don't need a haircut right
right.
now.
You're right.
Yo, so shout out to the Prayer Plug because the Prayer Plug is actually the ones that put me on to you, brother. Shout out to CJ. Love that, brother.
Oh, yeah, that's
Um,
my bro right there, man. Shout out to the prayer plug. If you ain't rocking with him, you need to rock with him. For
Amen.
real,
Yeah.
man.
Amen. Love that, brother, man. And the first thing, like before we even get into everything else, man, the first thing that I noticed when I heard you was your sound. Like it was modern and authentic to its style. And I think that's important to note because you got a lot of people that will equate trendy sounds to like ripping off styles and whatnot. Like you didn't sound
Right,
like even though you were in the modern sound, like you didn't sound like you were imitating anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though it's a familiar sound, like your
right.
sound is completely unique on its own. You get what I'm
Man,
saying?
thank
And you
y'all.
can like you rap, you sing, and it's all done with excellency. Like it's all done very well, man. I just gotta ask you, man, how long did it take you to find and develop that sound, bro?
Truthfully, like, man, I want to say like 3 to 5 years, man, because I just had to like really find it. Like I knew it. It's like it was crazy because it was always in my head, but I
Mm,
had needed it to come out, and it finally had came out. So I'm
Mm.
still working on it, but hey, man, I'm just thankful, blessed. God
yo,
gave it to me.
facts. So how much do you credit this toward you like seeking the sound like with your experience and versus let's say spiritual maturity? Because I got it, for example, like I got a song that I have in a tuck that I've been working on, and it actually was birthed from the Lord just shattering my ambition. Like there was a sinful ambition that was kind of lurking in my heart, and the Lord
Right,
shattered that ambition. And this song was like it was completely different than anything that I'd done because of that moment that I had of realization. Like I feel like it was almost like a spiritual maturity that kind of birthed that song. So how much for you is it you messing around in the studio and experimenting with your sound in different ways, different plugins, and versus you seeking the Lord?
I really got to give the credit all to like the spirit because like I was doing secular music and it just was not like I could not find my sound. Like it was just hard. Like every song I
Wow.
was doing was just not right. So once I just switched over and I was just trying, like I was telling my little bro, I was like, bro, I'm gonna try it. Like, just gonna see if I can do it because it's different.
Yeah.
And then it just started working. Like I just started creating the sound. And my voice started just coming out how I needed it to come out.
Wow.
And I give right for real. I give all love to the Lord, man, for real.
That's
That's
dope.
that's dope because and the fact that it took you 5 years, a lot of people might be like, "Wow, that's a long time." In reality, that was actually kind of fast because there's people who've done music for 10 years plus that still can't find their own sound. They just mimic other people. They do covers. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't develop their own sound. So within
Right.
5 years, bro, that's still impressive. That means you really were on your grind. You know, getting in the studio, figuring out how to mix and master and what how to not to mix it, how to mix it.
Facts.
Like
Yeah.
that's a process, bro, and that just shows your level work ethic.
For real. For real. It was just trust me, it was a lot of error though. It was a lot of errors, like I had to listen to the bad to get to the good. I just want everybody to know that. It don't just come over.
So do you go back and do you delete the mistakes, or do you keep them there to allow people to see your growth? Like, are you going back, like backtracking it, like, ooh, that was nasty. Let me get
That was nasty.
let me get that up out of there. You start clearing the cookies, bro, and your Spotify.
I feel like, man, once it's out there for a reason. I just want whoever following me, I just want them to, to see the growth.
Facts.
And motivate them to keep going, man. Because I'm not perfect, and I want them to see, like, it took him some time, or he was really growing, he was really grinding, he kept going at it until he got it right, and
that's dope,
I gotta
man.
keep it up there, man.
That's dope. Now,
keep it up.
I did a little bit of digging, man, and I looked up, your history. I know that you were inspired to create music off of a tutor in an after-school program after he showed you a beat. You know what I'm saying? Eventually you continued. You went to college for music, where you studied music tech and business. And then after that, you had a struggle, man. You went through a battle, and eventually you started. You were an intern for a studio, and you got a lot of experience from there. And it was around like that time where the Lord, saved you. And is this timeline correct, by the way? Am I?
No, it's good. That's
bro.
perfect.
Do you know his social security too? Jeez,
I'm trying to get a timeline up to the point where you were introduced to CHH. So I'm trying to jump to that moment. Was it around this time where the Lord saved you after, you done graduated from college, you done pursued this music thing, you interned for the studio, and you go through this struggle, the Lord saved you? Was it around this time where the Lord saved you, like, bam, I got to do this music for the Lord?
Yeah. It was like,
really? It was like immediate? Like you were like,
it was like actually kind of in the middle of it. But I don't know if people know, like, once you get saved, you kind of got that moment of like, okay, I'm good, I'm perfect. But that's when the fight really began.
Facts.
Like,
yo.
When I first started, when I first started college, that's like when I had get my life, like, boy, it felt like the whole world was crashing down on me, man. But hey, man, he brought me through it, man. He brought me through the storm. I'll tell you that. Brought me through the storm. It wasn't no perfect story, but it helped, man. He helped me get through it. So it's kind of around that time, though.
It's around that time where you were going through this like real struggle, like this real. Sounds like it was real. Do you mind sharing a little bit, or is it?
So it was like, man, around the time, like, I was just really out here in these streets, though. I was just out here, like I know a lot of youngers out here. That's why I really do music. But I was just out here, like, didn't have no vision. I couldn't even, like, I just didn't care about life. I'm just living every day, like, day by day. We're gonna see what this day brings. Not thinking about the future. And I promise you, bro, it was just one day, man. I'm just sitting in the trenches. I'm just sitting there, like, bro, I'm just tired of this lifestyle. Like, we doing the same thing every day. You feel me? Like, something got to change.
Yeah,
something really got to change. And
it was that longing, huh? It was like that longing inside you, man, for something different.
Nah, it really was, though, because it was like, man, I started, like, a lot of folks don't know they disappoint their parents to, like, it's just like the spirit got to hit you or just show you one day. And I just seen it, like, I just seen my mama, like, really disappointed in me. It took for my big brother to really call me and give me one of the real talks, like, because me and him got a relationship, but we don't really got that serious relationship. When he called me something like that, I know it's for real.
Facts.
He gave me a call, and that's when I knew I was like, man,
I know what you mean.
Right, I got to get it together, man. Like, but then I promise you, like, God he just gave me the spirit, because it was a church right up the street. He's just like, man, go to church. I don't even know where it came from. He's just like, man, go to church.
Drawing you, brother. Drawing you. That's dope.
You feel me?
Like, that's like a lot of people don't remember, like, the moment they got saved, like the exact moment, but they remember the process. And the reason why they remember the process is because you are literally changing right before your own eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you completely changed your likes, your desires, like, all you were just saying it, like, you were living that lifestyle, just living free. Most people be like, oh, that's the freest you can be. No rules, nobody telling you what to do, no church holding you accountable. Like, you could just live your life. And in that, all that pleasure and just satisfying your flesh, you were like, something's got to change. Like something's,
Songs.
this is not enough anymore. Like
Mm.
that. Nobody really talks about that moment. You know what I'm saying? I thought that's dope.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Nah,
That's
for
that's
real.
the exact moment where you know God is truly working, when you no longer like the things you used to love.
You feel me? Like it's just not working. You like, I just knew it was a lot of prayer from my grandparents too, though. Cause man, it just came out the blue. Like I promise you guys, it just really came out the blue. Like I remember, like, I was just sitting on the stairs, just in the trap one day, just like, bro, this got to change. Something got to
Mm.
change.
Bro,
Something.
you know, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. It sounds so familiar to my testimony. Almost the same thing, bro. It was overnight, man. It was like I woke up 3 o'clock in the morning and I knew, like, exactly what you're saying, brother. I'm like, yo, something got to switch up, man. Like something's not right. And that's when the Lord started drawing me to his word and started drawing me to his truth. And that's when I started becoming, you know, nourished with theology and doctrines and his truth, man. But for me, it was different, brother. For me, when I came into the faith, like I was like complete halt on hip hop, rap, like, and I was doing rap all my life. I was, you know what I mean, since I was young. My first performance in the 4th grade, like I was super young. That's all I knew. And then the Lord saved me and I took a year off, no interest whatsoever. But it sounds like it wasn't the case with you. So what happened with you at that moment? Like, did you, I'm trying to picture this, like you get saved and then you're like, yo, I'm getting in the booth. I'm going right back in the studio.
Nah, so what happened was like, so I actually started going to church and I was enjoying it. So I was still doing my music, but I had this one song. It was like I had a fire track, bro. Like I had released it, but I had to delete it. But it was just not sitting right in my stomach. Like whenever I would think about this song, talk about this song, my stomach would get this like this bad ache. Like you need to delete it. You need to delete it. But then I would let my pastor hear some of my music. And then he would just always hit me with this question that would just mess me up, like, but who you doing it for? I'm like, what you talking about, man? Me? What you mean? You know, shoot. Every time I come let him, it's nice, but who you doing it for? Like, man, be rapping for God, you know. And then one day, like I said, I told my little brother, I'm gonna give it a try, bro. I'm just gonna see if I can do it. I know I can do it. You know, I heard a Lecrae song. My little bro had played a Lecrae song. And he was just going crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I can do that, man. I know I can do that, man.
I know I could do that.
I got this.
It was just, man.
Hey, be real. At that time, did you think you could outbar Lecrae? You were like,
yeah,
I could definitely, I could swag that. If he could do it, man.
He was coming like with some real bars, and I'm still was like on that ABC type of flows and all that, man.
Let's go. Hey, listen, if you could tell yourself, like, if you could see yourself in the past, like deciding to come into the CHH genre, the music or the community, and you know, and you could give yourself one piece of advice, like in the time when you first started, like what would that be?
Keep going and keep praying.
Fire.
That's all you ever need right there, bro. I promise. Everybody who I mentor, they ask me advice, man. Keep going.
Keep going.
That's all. Keep going,
I love
man.
that.
Keep praying. Keep going. Real, man. Big guy for the OT, man. You heard it first in Big Breed. That's all I say. Big guy for the OT, because he always coming in on the overtime. Whenever you think it's over with, bro, he coming in. Like, that's the coach. He coaching you through to make these last little 2 points to win the game.
Amen. Amen. He preserves his saints. Just keep on going, brother. Keep on. My pastor tells me keep on believing. You know what I mean? Like every week, just keep on believing. You know what I mean? That's dope, brother. All right, brother. Hey, listen, man, we're about to jump into this featured music video, Super Fly. You want to give us a little bit about the behind the scenes of the video, or give us a little bit of the perspective of the song and everything like that?
Man, first off, man, I got to shout out the Runway, man. That's my brother. Hey, he went crazy on that beat. Like when he sent the beat, I automatically knew, like, oh, this it, this locked in. It's just what it's gonna be. He actually named the track Superfly. I was like, oh, this gonna be a Superfly type of song. Then.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Right, you feel me?
It was magic from the jump.
Right, I promise you when I heard the flutes, but man, the song basically about, man, I just like I motivate my generation and generation before me and the up and coming generation and let them know, man, you could be Superfly, you could be cool. Because one thing about me, you're gonna see me Drake down, but I'm always scream, I love Jesus. You feel me? God first, big God for the OT. So it's always, man, no matter how you look, man, you can love God, man. So that's basically the song Superfly. Man, you can be flying, little guy. It's cool.
You can be flying, little guy. I love that.
And you got the deluxe album for what a time to live coming out this Friday, correct?
It's Friday, man. We blessing them, man. It was time. I knew I had a couple tracks I had needed to add to it, so it was time. So man, make sure.
So what can we expect on the deluxe album?
Hey man, I feel like I got some new energy. How about I say that? Some new energy coming. That's gonna feed the soul, man.
Love it.
Folk, like they love the flow, but when they start hearing the words, it's just feeding the soul, man. It's feeding them, brother. And that's what we doing. That's what the music about. That's what I really encourage everybody who's doing CHH, because you got to feed the soul. And it ain't about just the rhymes and sound, man.
I love it, dude.
Soul,
man, yo, I gotta get you on the show again, and I think we're gonna do like a whole show with you, because I love what you just said, and I love your vibe, and I could tell like we could vibe an hour and a half straight. I think. Are you down for that? Are you down for an hour and a half straight, or what, brother?
I'm gonna throw this out there too. I look forward to hearing a Marrio Esco and Breeze track. That's my brother trying to. That's what I want to hear.
Y'all put it together. Okay, I see you, man.
I'm just saying, those two styles together. Woo.
Hey, for real, man.
Yo, all right, brother. Yo, it was an honor to have you on, brother. I'm looking forward to building with you behind the scenes, man. Real talk, man. And I'm super excited about what you have in store for the future.
And that's a blessing, man. Hey, I just gotta say one thing, man. Make sure y'all go check out my little brother, God-fearing TJ God-fearing, man.
Facts, we love him over here too, by the way. Man. We love him over here too.
Got a lot of music.
Tell him what's up. Can we get him on the show? Tell him what's up.
I got you, man. We'll set it up, man. We'll set that up, man.
All right, brother, man. I love you, bro. Here's Big Breeze.
Stay fly, bro. Stay fly.
Take all that runway. I gotta defend myself, so I'm around town like stepped on the scene, why they looking at me? I'ma shine like I've been having my way, they don't like that. I'ma do what he say, they don't like that. Straight down when I put it on, cross diamonds, let me put it on. I was running around putting on, I had to work hard enough. Climb out this hole with no shovel, I had to dream out a level that I could see on my level. Hyped up when I'm in the rich, paint the scene, but this ain't the bitch. 18, I was throwing lift. 19, I reversed. Put the past in a hearse. Give my life to the church. Now you see how he work. Now you see how we live. Get my soul now I'm driven. I gotta defend myself, so I'm around town like stepped on the scene, why they looking at me? I'ma shine like I've been having my way, they don't like that. I'ma do what he say, they don't like that. I got the holy on me, yeah, the spirit, the word, yeah, it's really on me. Got some people that waiting, depending on me. I'ma send for the Lord when they hurting. All these demons, they had me on working. I gotta walk for the surface, cause they wanna hurt me on purpose. So big God, keep a watch, ain't worried. I gotta defend myself, so I'm around town like stepped on the scene, why they looking at me? I'ma shine like I've been having my way, they don't like that. I'ma do what he say, they don't like that. I gotta defend myself, so I'm around town like stepped on the scene, why they looking at me? I'ma shine like I've been having my way, they don't like that. I'ma do what he say, they don't like that.